Good morning and welcome back to MFAC Coaching. This morning I am doing a sharing circle of SerilynArt. She is a shop, well, SerilynArt is the shop that I do PR for. It's run by Susan and for today, if you place an order, you'll get this freebie if you place it with Megan.fackenthal. You do want to spell Megan, M-E-G-A-N, just because she's got more than one Megan on her team, but we spell our names differently. For the very end of Pride Month, we're doing a sharing circle of Pride, and so I'm going to show you one of the spread I've already done with Pride stickers from SerilynArt, and then I'm going to do a Rainbow Jungle Pride. So hopefully that interests you, and much like the Lisa Marie videos, the loop videos, these are a loop. There's just a handful of us in this one, so go ahead and click the link in my notes below to follow the circle and see what other people have done for Pride with SerilynArt stickers. All right, so let's start with what I've already done. This was just a really simple, sweet spread that I put together. These are the SerilynArt stickers right here. I just thought these unicorns were so cute. These little floral, or I should say rainbow birds were just adorable. And by putting them with the proudly waving the flag of love, you could tell it was definitely for Pride. And then little rainbow there. So this is just short. This was just a really simple spread. I do 7 spreads a week, and sometimes my spreads get a little simple because it just makes, like, I got to do 7 of them, so I got to keep going. But I think this one turned out really cute. These are Mojo Jojo Plans boxes. What I want to do with you, however, is a rainbow spread. I'm going to use all and only SerilynArt stickers. I probably won't use a lot of these ones. These are the freebies that I've earned over the years. You get one freebie of this size with every order. It's usually an animal. So cute. It's just so nice of her to go above and beyond like that with the orders. But I'm just going to go through, like, here's an orange set, here's yellows. Let's see if I can find some reds. And then I'm going to do a frame with kind of rainbow for the last day of Pride Month. Of course, Pride is all year long. We all know that. But this is the month where we hopefully try to show some love and support to the LGBTQIA plus community, where they do not always receive that love throughout the year. You're going to see me just flipping through, pulling out some different colors. Trying to stay with some of the smaller ones, just for ease, but we'll see how that goes for me. You can see she's got such a variety of stickers and sticker sizes. Oh, these are fun, these little beach ones. Pull those out for some blues, greens. Oh, the plans for this one. And then here's some more green. All right. Oh, I like this, like, rainbow. That could go in the center. Look at these animals. Look, they're so cute. All right. Let's start with those and just see how things go. I'm gonna do this in a classic happy planner. So I'm gonna pull those out. I think I want to do this rainbow tree in the center. I love the symbolism of trees. In this case, I'm thinking specifically of like found family, because not everyone in the LGBT community gets to have a family that is loving and supportive. I don't think I want to put it straight in the middle. I want to put it just off center. Put it right here. And for that reason, like found family is so important. Let's see. Those were not perfectly straight when I laid them down. Hold on. Gently lift this. There we go. Let's try again. In terms of straightness. But yeah, I always think of, when I think of trees, I think of family, and then I think of found family and the importance of our friends in our lives. There we go. I want to do the edges here, kind of the, emulate the tree in that sense. And then there's always like, do I want everything to come off the edge? I think I will do that. We'll cut them here instead of cutting them there. It's always a hard decision for me. So I wanted to talk to you today, of course, about emotions because, that's what I do. But also about just the shop in general. I am truly honored to be working with SerilynArt. Sorry, I grabbed this purple one because I do want to use some purples, but now I don't think I'm quite ready for purple. To do more greens over here. Yellow, orange, red, purple. Okay. This is always the hard thing with rainbow spreads like this. Okay. But yeah, it's an honor to work for this shop. If you don't know SerilynArt, it is run by a woman named Susan, and Susan has been very honest about some of her struggles recently with some hospitalization and some mental health. And it has just been quite honorable the way she has shared and wanted to ensure that other people in the community didn't end up suffering the way she did. She's a big proponent for reaching out and really trying to help people see other options. And it's just really beautiful to work with and for her. And I'm super proud of her. And super honored to get to be working with her. And so I wanted to just share that. And then, of course, if you haven't been on my channel before, my name is Megan. I am a psychology professor, life coach, who focuses largely on emotions. And so I, of course, want to talk about, pride, really, and just what it means to have some pride in yourself, and what it does, I think then the way in which the word pride has been kind of maligned, I would say, particularly in the church. Sorry, I'm obviously, I'm like trying to pull out stickers and talk at the same time. And I know that's like literally the job of someone who does this type of planning on YouTube, but I still struggle with it more often than I feel I probably should. Anyways, pride has been, is an interesting word. It's got a lot of connotations, some of which are positive, of course, and some of which are a bit more negative. Pride as a like deadly sin, of course, is really about ego, and a lack of humbleness, and which goes to, you know, not being able or not being willing to seek help. And I know it is very difficult and concerning and scary to seek help, particularly when you're part of a community where, like the LGBTQIA plus community, where you can't be sure that people are going to support you. You can't be sure you're going to get appropriate medical care. You can't be sure you are going to get the need, like your needs are going to be met. And that is really scary. And I'm very, very aware of that. But it is, well, it can be at least very still necessary to get help. And you can't say no just on the off chance that you're going to get treated poorly. You really have to say no once the option, like once you've gone in, you've asked for help, and then if what you receive is bad attention or bad advice, then yeah, like now we've got to find help through other means. And you certainly don't have to accept bad help, particularly bad faith actors. That's not the goal. But what the unhelpful pride does is prevent you from even asking for help because of a lack of trust that the help that you could receive would be beneficial. And it's hard when there is such a good chance of bad faith actors, of bad of people doing supposedly doing bad things in the name of science, really. So there's that type of pride. There's which really is let's be honest, more of a problem for the privileged in terms of just not asking for help. But it's that those struggles are compounded when that you may not receive good help. Then there's pride. There's healthy pride, where you get to feel good about what you do and who you are, simply because of who you are. You don't have to justify being, feeling like a good person. you can just know that just inherently being you is a benefit to the people around you. And there is something so freeing and beautiful if you can do that, but that is not easy. It's true. I can tell you now, like, I don't even have to know you to know that you just being in our lives, showing up, being there is a benefit, and it's beautiful, and it's what people want and need. And there is a pride in knowing that. Knowing that just plain being you is a benefit to society. I don't want to cover up the dates, but sometimes I want things that I've already put down, sticking this to the table, to be on top, which makes my life just a little harder. So yeah, can you be proud of your existence without having to justify why? And for me, that is what Pride Month helps us do, is that we just get to help others feel good about just being themselves. All right, so for those of you who don't know, Undo is a sticker remover that leaves the adhesive on the back sticky so you are not ruining or losing the sticker. And I love it. So as you can see with this, there's a great variety of stickers that are available at SerilynArt. You're seeing a lot of summer stickers because that's what I've been doing lately. And you've got some holiday Valentine stickers because, you know, red is such a good color for that. You're going to see here, this is almost like a fairy tale, like once upon a time theme. Put this like kind of in the pinks, little pinks, oranges. Ooh, how do we want to do it? How do we want to do it? I'm trying not to cover up the day of the week. Not really sure why. I don't know that I care so much, but I just don't want to cover that up. Oh, so cute. And there's like some space here. Let's see if I can bring in just like a little bit of this. There we go. All right, I think we're getting close to finished. We need to do some cutting. And then she has some functional boxes that I want to kind of put down in some other places. And then there's also, I wish I had these functional boxes in every color. But I don't. So, you know, more stickers need to be purchased. Surprise, surprise. It's not a surprise. Yeah, it is. It's just fun. This says the jungle speaks to me because I know how to listen. I really like that. So I'm going to put that over here in the greens. And for a pride spread, talk about listening is really important. You know, ask questions in a supportive and kind way of your friends in the LGBTQ community. You know, let them know that you're interested and you care about their experiences. You want to change them if they need to be changed. You want to, you know, support them if they need to be supported. But, you know, just listen. Don't assume that you know what their experiences are. Don't assume that they have specific needs. Really let them speak to you. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and start putting some boxes. And some some functional stickers down. Say we're gonna go ahead and use green because that's what I have from SerilynArt. I love this page though. Got like your functional words to do. You've got like the word weekend. These arrows, they are just so cute. I love the arrows. Let me know what you think in terms of pride, and if anything I said kind of resonates with you, or if you disagree, feel free. That is something that happens, particularly because these are emotions, and while we all experience emotions, it doesn't mean we all experience emotions the exact same way. It is a range of things that we would call emotion. So like any one emotion, people are going to feel in different ways. You can see, this is the first time I'm showing you, but the boxes fit perfectly into the classic Happy Planner box. You just couldn't see that before because I was doing them off center. Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Whew. Well, we'll see. My nose is like definitely, it needs to sneeze, but it's not doing it. Ooh. I feel like it's somehow hard to put a sticker down straight when I need to sneeze. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm also trying to figure out exactly what I want. All right, this needs to be on this side. Do the set here at the top. All right, I think that's good. If I need more places to write, I could also do some dots. Maybe I'll do that. So to actually end this video, I just want to remind you that you are not alone. Do not let your pride be what stops you from asking for help. But if you ask for help and the help you receive is not what you need, because it's like truly harmful, not because you just don't want to take a medication, which if you don't want to take a medication, that, like, I'm not saying you have to, but just know, like, that may be what the prescribed medical model says that you need. So it's not a horrible thing to be offered medication. But if you are offered ridicule, if you're just told that your needs are not right or unnecessary, please stand up for yourself. Please talk to other people, get a second opinion, and then, tell someone in the LGBTQIA plus community that you see them, that you love them, that you wish them only the best. And thank you so much for watching this video, this Pride video. Don't forget to watch the next one, and head over to SerilynArt. Grab your stickers that you want, and, you know, use code megan25 for 25% off. And if you want more discussion about emotions from a variety of perspectives, check out my Patreon group. For the month of July, we are actually going to be talking about spirituality and the emotions that surround spirituality, which for the LGBTQIA plus community can be very mixed, very troubled, but also when they can find a place that loves and accepts them and allows them to shine in their spirituality, that can be a really beautiful place. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to watch the next video. SerilynArt, Megan25, gets you everything you need. All right, take care. Bye.